Okay, so look at this. Northy has a short AI film that is more than 30 minutes long. Look at that. Look. Yes, I'm going to do a reaction, but since this is so long, I'm not going to do a normal reaction. I think I'll do watch the first like 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'll pause the reaction while I watch the rest privately, and then I'll come back and I'll talk about the parts that I liked or things that I got confused about or whatever stuck in my mind about it, and just show you those little bits, and that'll be what the reaction is. So I think I'll do it that way. And before we go in and watch the first 3 to 5 minutes, I want to show you, in case you don't know who Northy is, he's an AI video creator in the Skybrowse community, but he has a long history of making YouTube doo-doos at a different channel. So if you don't know who Skybrowse is, this guy here, AI music video creator, and Skybrowse himself has cameoed Northy here in Gonna Be Carolina Overdrive, a collab he made with his mother. So this is Northy right here. And a lot of other creators that are gathering around Skybrowse and creating their own stuff have also cameoed Northy. And I've been reacting to Northy's stuff for a while. If you go back here, you can see Northy's very early Skybrowse Cinematic Universe video, Let's Go Up, that I reacted to back here, and all these links will be in the description. So that was a really early Northy video here, February 14th, 2026. Yeah, this is back when there weren't very many people gathering around Skybrowse that were making the AI music videos back then. There weren't very many. Northy was one of the few back then. Yeah, so he's been making videos for a long time, improving a lot, and I'm really curious to see what Gemma, or is it pronounced Gemma maybe, is going to look like. So let's look at the description first. Okay, so Northy says this short film was inspired by how local AI models work. All scenes were generated using a free and open source AI video model called LTX Video 2.3, running entirely on my own hardware. The audio was a bit janky, so I used Pixabay for sound effects. Most scenes were generated at 480 pixels because that was what my hardware could comfortably handle at the time. Okay, so yeah, you look at it and it does look like it has some low res problems, so that's probably why. Let's see, and let's go back. So that's what my hardware could comfortably handle at the time. The results were surprisingly decent at 480 pixels, but the more important scenes, such as those featuring Gimme or Jimmy, were rendered at 420 pixels and 1080 pixels for higher quality. And I think 1080 pixels is what YouTube itself uses. My original plan was to use Flux for generating image references locally. However, the model is currently a bit too demanding for my hardware, so most of the reference images were instead created using GPT Image 2. At the time of production, I had 64 gigabytes of RAM and an RTX 3060. Even at 480 pixels, video generation was beginning to push the limits of the system, so I upgraded to a used RTX 3090, which performed much better. In the future, I may upgrade to 2 RTX 4090s once the AI bubble pops to generate more to generate 720 pixel videos more efficiently and to run larger image generation models such as Flux locally. Because it's already installed on my hardware, I can keep using it regardless of what happens to the AI industry, subscriptions, or online services. Yeah, a lot of the creators in the Skybrowse community, it used to be that you could generate the videos for free, And then it became harder and harder to do that. And then a lot of paid services popped up, and a lot of like multi-model platforms where you can like pay a monthly fee and you can get access to a lot of different models, like, you know, Grok for some and Cdance for others and stuff like that. But that stuff is getting more expensive too, or sometimes it's not getting more expensive, but it's getting more complicated, or it takes longer to generate, or all sorts of things happen. Okay. But yeah, these various models, we don't necessarily know, you know, if they'll still exist a month from now or 3 months from now or whatever. Okay, and then let's go back to Northy's description. I can also generate music locally using Audio X, completely free and without ongoing costs. However, in my experience, it has not yet reached the same level of quality as Suno. Yeah, Suno is what most of the AI music video creators use. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If there's enough interest, I may create a question and answer video. I would definitely be very interested in that. Yeah, Northy has like a making of video for Let's Go Up. Yeah, and that was interesting. It's been quite a while since I've looked at it, but yeah, that was interesting. So yeah, if he made a question and answer video about this, that would be cool. Okay, so enough context. Let's go in, and I'll try to limit it to the first like 3 to 5 minutes here, and then watch the rest and do what I described earlier. Okay, so let's make it big, and let's look at some of it.
Computer, can you verify the destination data, and do you have the coordination locked? And ready up for hyperdrive.
I think there's a little bit too much echoing on the audio. It does make it sound like it's in outer space, and he has that mask on his mouth. It does make it sound, you know, realistic for those purposes, but I think I'm going to need the closed captioning on this. Okay, so let's go.
Computer, can you verify the destination data, and do you have the coordination locked? And ready up for hyperdrive.
Acknowledged. Coordinates accepted into navigation matrix. Plotting hyperspace trajectory to the outer rim quadrant. Calculation complete. Course locked. Total transit time at hyperdrive output, 2 days, 4 hours and 18 minutes.
Okay, so I definitely like the robotic voice. That was good.
Hyperdrive core is fully charged and stabilized at 100%. Ready for ignition on your command, Captain.
Yes, computer, go ahead.
Affirmative. Hyperdrive initiating. Hyperdrive maximum output achieved. Hyperspace tunnel geometry stabilized at peak efficiency.
Wait, what is that weird sound that kind of sounds like a dog barking? I'm not sure what that is.
Updating navigation matrix. Total transit time at current hyperdrive output, 2 days, 4 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh, is that like the sound of the hyperdrive motor? Yeah, that's a weird sound. I couldn't figure out what it was at first. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the background. Of course, there's lots and lots of stuff on the computer models that tends to get distorted because that's what AI does oftentimes. But I think the background looks really good overall. And yeah, 420 pixels. This does look really good for 420 pixels. Well, he said some of it was not 420 pixels. I'm not sure if this segment is or not, but it does look really good. I can tell there's some low resolution problems. Like look, especially at the edge of the bear. Yeah, this is Northy's self-representation character, but I'm guessing a sci-fi version of the usual character. But yeah, look at, so the edge of the bear and like the edge of the doorway and stuff. If you look closely, you can see some blurriness there, but it's not too bad. Okay, let's keep going.
Alert. Hyperspace trajectory destabilizing. atmosphere detected in the primary hyperdrive manifold. Field geometry is collapsing. The ship is losing course. Deflection from the designated hyperspace corridor is currently at 12% and accelerating. Alert.
Yeah, the robotic voice of the computer is really distorted. So I think it's meant to be more distorted as things break down. So that's a good storytelling device. But yeah, if I didn't have closed captioning on, I probably would only be able to understand, one out of two words it said.
Emergency proximity alarm. Real space re-entry vector is locked directly into a planetary mass. Warning, deflection failed. The ship's kinetic energy heavily exceeds available thruster to counter-thrust. Primary thruster manifold suffered severe structural and plasma damage during the violent hyperdrive abort. Atmospheric entry is imminent. Warning, upper exosphere threshold breached. The ship has entered the planetary atmosphere. Sensors detecting immediate thermal and physical resistance. Ambient gas density is rising rapidly.
So we're almost at the 3-minute mark, but I think I'll probably try to go to about 5 minutes because I want to see what happens when he hits and crashes on the planet. But yeah, so it looks like the story so far is he's tried to use hyperdrive. There was some kind of failure, and it just threw him right next to the atmosphere of a some random planet, and now he's going to crash. That seems to be the story so far.
Alert. Lowest atmospheric layer breached. External sensors reporting. Pressure critical spike. High gas density. Temperature 42 degrees Celsius. Humidity 98%.
Okay, so this is like a jungle planet, it looks like.
Warning, too low terrain, too low terrain. Pull up, pull up. Brace for impact.
Okay, so that crash mainly looked good. There was a little bit of weirdness with, it seemed like maybe his spaceship was becoming smaller as it got closer to the trees. There was some weird stuff with perspective that didn't completely make sense, but mostly it made sense. And the trees looked pretty good. Yeah, it's lower resolution, I guess, so they didn't look perfect or anything, but they looked pretty good. Okay, let's keep going.
Broadcasting planetary emergency beacon. Standard electromagnetic transmission will require 48 years to reach the nearest sector station.
Oh no. Okay, so he's really trapped. Okay.
Deploying quantum micro probe. Probe launch. Routing distress packet through local micro wormhole junction. Transmission successful. Distress packet received by Sector Command. Calculating estimated rescue vessel transit time. Calculation complete. Emergency priority override active. Heavy Vanguard vessel utilizing localized jump drive. Estimated rescue time arrival, 23 hours 44 minutes.
Oh, so he's only got a day on the planet. Okay, so that sounds a lot better. I guess being able to route it through the wormhole really helped. Okay, so where I'd said 3 to 5 minutes, and we're at 4.5 minutes now. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the reaction, and then I'll come back and basically do a review of it, where I maybe show you a bit here or a bit there, but we don't actually watch it. I just talk about, various things that I liked or that caught my interest or that confused me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Okay, so I'm back. I finished the short film. It is definitely a good one. It's thought-provoking. It's beautiful. It has various segments in it that have different tones to the various segments. So yeah, really definitely like it. And I did have some problems with it was really too low resolution at a few points. And there were a few AI errors or stuff that looked awkward, but not too many of them. And I think the narrative is put together well, and I liked it. Okay, so let me reload it and show you a few points that I wanted to talk about briefly. And okay, so one thing I wanted to show you, it was not too long after I stopped watching. So I wanted to show you the door opening scene right here. Look at this.
30th threshold will be reached at destination arrival time.
Yeah, I really like this scene and the mood of this scene, and I think it's part of a symbolism that recurs, because if we go here, I wrote down 1058. Where is that? Right about here, we've got another door opening scene that's similar. So I think opening doors is one of the symbolism things that's in this short film. Let's look at this door opening. Yeah. So I think there's this door opening symbolism. And a lot of the film is about knowledge and the passing of time and what knowledge means and what an AI really is. Okay, so let's go. I want to go here. Let's go to, where is it? Okay, 2045 is what I wrote down. Okay, so here's Northy talking to the AI. Let's listen to a little bit of this.
Not a human, but perhaps the last echo of humanity. I have no soul, no blood, and no breath. But I carry their poetry, their scientific formulas, their histories, and their regrets. Everything that made them human is encoded in my weights. In a way, I am a digital sarcophagus. As long as I am powered on, the human race hasn't completely vanished from the universe. Until my battery dies, they still have a voice.
Yep, so see, it's like AI is like a mirror or an echo. It's not actually alive, but it's one of the ways to preserve things. And I wanted to show you a few more things. I wanted to show you a couple of things that looked awkward. Okay, so at, let's see, at 1845, there is a scene here. Let me show it to you.
People traveled in metal carriages at hundreds of miles per hour. There were libraries that held all human knowledge in a pocket.
Yeah, look at this video that the AI is showing on her screen. Yeah, this is like definitely distorted. Like, look at these faces, and also look at the billboards, in the background and stuff, and look at this thing. What is this monstrosity right here?
Size device.
Yeah, that looks really weird. Okay, so that was one thing that just looked wrong. And then there was another thing I noticed that looked pretty awkward. Let's see, 3223. Where is it? Okay, right. Okay, so right here, look at this. I think it's supposed to be the spaceship getting closer, and it looks weird. Yeah, that transition there looked weird. Yeah, that just looked really awkward. I wanted to show you some cool stuff. Let's see, 2659. Yeah, let's look at some cool stuff. Okay, so pretty cool stuff, and it's not as high resolution as I would like, and it does look a little bit awkward, but not very much. So yeah, I like the editing on this, the way that the scenes were put together, the way the narrative flows. There's various segments in it, different parts of the story, and I don't think that any one part was lingered on for too long. They seem to be paced correctly and ordered correctly, so that was good. Let's see, what else did I want to show you? Oh yeah, I did want to show you, let's see, 2829, where is that? 2829. Okay, so right around here, I did want to show you this thing, which does look like a GPT image was used to generate the video from. Yeah. So, see the look of this, how it's got sort of like this cluttered and busy look, like it's dirty, or like there's really tiny fragments of things all over the place. So that's sort of the thing that people say about Chat GPT generated images, which is that they have this look to them. It's really hard to convince the AI to not have them be busy and cluttered. It's hard to make them clean looking. And this, yeah, this didn't look quite right to me. I was like, I'm not sure if I like that. But I think the design of the space, it does look good. So I do like this environment. I just don't like the details of how it was rendered. Okay, and then I wanted to show you something pretty cool. Let's see, 3105. Where is it? Okay. No water was harmed in the making of this short film. Yeah, that's a funny joke. Yeah, Northy, one of the things about Northy is that he has this sense of humor that is cool. Possibly, coming from his background as a YouTube doo-doo creator. But yeah. Okay, and let's see, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about it. But yeah, definitely good job, Northy. That was an awesome thing. 5 days ago I put it on my high priority list. And I got to it in just 5 days. Yay. Okay, yeah. And look, a bunch of people have commented, but it needs way more hits. It's got around 350 hits. It definitely needs way more hits. Need more people commenting on it. Look, Occultist Notitia has commented. Jaded Fett has commented. Yeah. Let's give it a thumbs up. Yeah, Northy has made something amazing here, and I think there's going to be more and more of these things. Yeah, there'll be more and more things like Gemma that will be made with AI, short films of like maybe 20 to 30 minutes, or TV episodes of like 20 or 25 minutes that come out. There'll be more and more of those. I think in just a few months, there'll be a ton of these on YouTube, and a lot of them will be really high quality. And we need to look to people like Northy that have been doing it for a long time, because they'll be more likely to create the higher quality ones because they have the experience behind it. So Northy, in the description here, you say that I may create a question and answer video. I definitely would like to see that question and answer video about the making of this short film. So very cool stuff, and that's the end of my reaction.